Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Loser here. Yeah, I was planning my retirement. I took $3 moldy out of my billfold and bought a ticket. And I was sure I was going to win. But alas, I'm not. So I was feeling real sorry for myself until I heard about the guy who had the winning numbers, but it was from the week before. He thought he was a big winner and he was a loser. So I felt a lot better about that. Yeah, I did. So how are you this cold morning? I think it's about time to go south. Someplace south where it's warmer. Yeah, well, if I would won that jackpot, I would have been on the nice cruise ship. But I can't even afford a canoe. No, I gotta stay here. Yeah. Just put more clothes on, I guess, yeah. Well, I've been visiting with some of my friends, and especially some of the young ones who haven't been married too long. And, I like to entertain and educate. And I have solved their problems from something I did long ago. So here was the trouble. Okay, they could not get their husband to throw the laundry in the laundry hamper, mind you. Now the kids would do it, but the husband was too flippin' lazy. It would lay right by the hamper, but it would not be in the hamper. And they were so frustrated. Who wants to pick up dirty socks and underwear on the floor? You gotta get a tongue to do it. Whew. Well, I tell you, this is a true story. This is how I trained Jim. Yeah, and he was not easy to train, but perseverance did it. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but I held strong and I trained that bad habit right out of his. But I was going to say ass, but I thought this might be a family show. Yeah. When you get my age, you can say anything you want. You get by with a lot. Oh, I digress. Back to the solution to the problem. Like I said, a true story. I did this years ago when we were newly married. And those underwear and socks and t-shirts and jeans would all land up on the floor 2 inches from the hamper. Well, the hamper was downstairs, mind you, right by the shower. And my husband would take off his clothes and throw them on the floor and then shower. Well, I started taking those clothes that were laying on the floor and hauling them all the way upstairs and throwing them in his closet. Just throw them in there, yeah. It was a lot of work because I had to go upstairs every time he left something by the hamper. I just kept throwing them in the closet, throwing them in the closet, and throwing them in the closet. Yeah, I had to put a little air freshener in there. Woo-wee! But it wasn't my closet, so who cared? Yeah. So one day it happened, my husband had taken his clothes off, thrown them on the floor, and took a shower, and he said, Cora, I don't have any underwear clean. I don't have any socks clean. No jeans or t-shirts clean. Where are my clean clothes? I told him, I only wash the clothes that are in the hamper. Your dirty clothes are laying at the bottom of your closet. You want them washed? You bring them downstairs, and I will wash them. Worked. He's been putting his clothes in the hamper ever since then. But now if I would have been really, really smart, I would have taught him how to wash clothes instead. Yeah. One step at a time. One step at a time. Just like they say, one day at a time, sweet Jesus. Yeah, that's me. Me and Jim, just one step at a time. Yeah. It's amazing. I haven't killed him yet. Yeah. Well, until next week, keep warm and throw those dirty socks in the hamper, men. Bye!